Welcome guys. In this video, we are going to learn how to solve simultaneous equation by elimination method. Okay, today the first question we have on the board is that 2x minus y is equals to 8 and 3x plus y is equal to 15. So first thing we have to do is just to label this to be equation 1 and label this to be equation 2. In this form of equation, we are going to solve where the coefficients are the same, just that they differ in signs. So to eliminate one of the variables simply means to get it out. How can we eliminate this? To eliminate this, I can simply do what? Add equation 1 and equation 2. Because if I add equation 1 and 2, minus y plus minus y plus y is equals to 0, hence y is eliminated. So when I do this, I can now say equation 1 plus equation 2. So if I add them, you can now see simply that 2x plus 3x is 5x. So I have it as 5x. Then minus y plus y is equals to 0. Hence, y is usually what? Eliminated. Okay? Then what do I have? And this is equals to 8 plus 17 is what? 25. So I'm going to get it to be 25. For me to get the value of x, since I have 5 lots of x is 25, I will simply do what? Divide both sides by 5, okay? So that x can actually stand on its own. So if I divide by 5, 5 is out. I have my x to be equal to 25 divided by 5 is basically 5. So x is 5. So for me to get the value of what? Y, I will now put x to be equal to 5 in any of the equation. So I just choose equation 1. So if I choose equation 1, what do I have to get? I will now have that equation 1 is, this is my equation 1, 2x minus y is equals to 8. So anywhere I see x, I'm going to put my what? 5. So what do I get? I will now have it as 2 into, okay, that's 2 into 5. Then I will now minus y, and that's equals to 8. You see, I've now replaced x with what? 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. So I will now have 10 minus y is equals to 8. For us to get the value of y, we'll have to subtract 10 from both sides. So if I subtract 10, I have to also subtract 10 from both sides. So that the 10 will be out. I will now left with minus y is equals to minus 2. Reason behind that is that 8 minus 10 is minus 2. So to get the value of y, we'll divide by a negative 1 and divide by a negative 1. If I divide by minus 1, I will now see that my y is equals to 2. So at the end, you can now see that x is 5 and y is equals to 2. These are the two only values of x and y that can satisfy the simultaneous equation. Now and again, let's look at same elimination method when the coefficients of x and y are not equal. So what are we going to do? We also have to obey our first rule. So this is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2, usually. So within me, I want to eliminate the y. So for me to eliminate y, it is very simple. What I have to do is that I will say equation 1, the coefficients of y here is minus 1, and this coefficient here is what? Plus 4. So what can I multiply to get a 4 here? I'll multiply 4. So I can say equation 1 times 4. Okay? So what do I have to do? 4 times 4x is giving us what? 16x. Okay? Then 4 times minus y is giving us minus 4y. And this is equal to 4 times 7 is giving us what? 28. This can now, we can rebel it to be our equation 3. Okay? Then for this one, what can I multiply? Since we are only wanting to eliminate this y, So what can I multiply to 4y to also get 4? I'll multiply 1. So I say equation 2 times 1. Okay? So that x times 1 will give me x. 4x times 1 will give me minus 4x plus 4y, sorry. And that's equals to 1 times 23 will give me 23. Okay? So what do I have next? I will now add the two equations because that's when, if I add it, that's when this two gives 0. So if I add 16x plus x is what? 17x. Then minus 4y plus 4y is giving you what? 0. So y is what? Eliminated. Y is out. Okay? And this is equal to, we are adding 28 plus 23. 8 plus 3 is what? 8 plus 3 is 11. 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus the 1 is 51. We have to divide through by 17 and divide through by 17. Okay? So whenever we divide through by 17, you can see that x is equals to 51 divided by 17 is 3. So x can only be what? 3. For us to get the value of y, we can choose any of the equation and plug in the value of x to be 3. So for me, I'm going to choose equation 1. I too like equation 1. So the next thing I have to do here is to do 4 into, our x is now 3. 3, then minus y is equals to 7. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I have 12 minus y is equals to 7. So for us to get the value of y, we have to subtract 12 from both sides. Okay? So if you subtract 12 from both sides, we'll be left with minus y. And that's equals to 7 minus 12 is minus 5. So to get the value of y, we'll divide by minus 1 and divide by minus 1. That means y is equals to 5. So y can only be 5. Okay? Y can only be 5. So these are the ways of solving simultaneous equation. If this video you enjoyed it, do well to subscribe, like, and follow for more tips like this.